Hello, it's me, James Henry, coming to you from my dining room. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about delight, feeling great pleasure. But before I do that, I want to remind you of something that I think is very important. It's a place from which I try to live, and also a place from which I try to see all that I see around me, and that is you are infinitely precious and unconditionally loved for the gift you already are. And I hope you hear that. You are a gift for who you already are, and you're infinitely precious and unconditionally loved. Those are important things to remember. So, this past week, I gave a message about how the divine, how God feels deep delight in that which is created. That's part of the reason why there's a Sabbath. God is able to sit back and reflect. Spirit sees the beauty of it all as it begins to unfold and continues to unfold and finds great delight in that. And in that, in reflection of that, as a mirror of that divine delight, we are also meant to find delight in our lives, in the pieces of our lives that all come together in ways that make us feel great pleasure. So I want you to take just a moment to reflect with me. What are the things in your life that bring you great pleasure, that bring you delight? Is it watching small children play? Is it sitting down with someone you care about and watching your favorite movie? Or perhaps you have a weekly television show or a regular television show that you watch together. Does it bring you delight to sit quietly by yourself? Perhaps you're an introvert and sitting quietly by yourself reading a book brings you great delight. Lots of different things can bring us delight and can be healthy in our life. Now, if you find great delight in tormenting others, giving them a hard time, trolling them on the internet, and that kind of thing, perhaps it's time to consider what gives you delight and maybe seek the help of someone who could help you figure out why you get pleasure in causing others pain. But provided that your delight is one of those beautiful things, the smell of the roses, a walk in the outdoors, a bike ride in the country. See, I've already placed some kind of judgment on what might be a good thing to delight in and what is a not so good thing to delight in. But the truth is, there are things that give you delight, that you get a great joy in, and you enjoy doing those things. Now the question is, do you give yourself the gift of doing the thing in which you delight? Are you in your life making a space? The idea of Sabbath, of a rest day, is about being able to have space in your life for the thing that delights you, for the person that brings great pleasure to you, whoever it may be. What are you doing to make sure you have space in your life to give yourself that gift? Because it is a gift. It is a gift to have people and places and things that give you delight. And so how can you make sure you visit that space within you that is delighted by whoever it may be? Perhaps you're too far away to hang out with a person that brings you delight. Do you enjoy a phone call, or perhaps a text or an email, an exchange of emails? Do you start a watch party and watch a movie together from a distance? What is it that gives you delight, and can you give yourself space enough, infinite preciousness that you are, to to actually find that delight, to make time for that which delights you in life, because we get to live this one wild and beautiful life, and we get to seek out those pieces that do bring us delight, and we get to enjoy them. Not because it's a chore, because hopefully delight is not a chore, but we get to enjoy them because they are the gift that they are. So I want to encourage you, sometime after you've seen this video, maybe right now, just drop everything and go and participate in, invite someone to be a part of something delightful to you. Share it with someone else, or if your delight is in being alone, share it with yourself, but make space. Make space in your life, because you are a gift, and as a gift, enjoying, as the divine does, just that beautiful moment of creativity, the beautiful moment of peace and catching your breath, the beautiful moment of sitting with someone to enjoy something that you enjoy together, the joy of preparing a meal, all of those things that bring you delight, that just lift your spirit. Make sure that you find one of those things to do this week. This week. Maybe even today. Sometimes we promise ourselves delight tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. So what would it take for you to carve out a moment, even as soon as you finish watching this video, to be with someone that delights you, to do something that delights you, because it's meant to be the gift that it is. And taking pleasure is one of the gifts we get to experience as being human beings. So it's not selfish to, for the most part, depending upon what it is that you find delight in, I suppose. But it's not selfish to seek out delight. Nothing to be ashamed of or embarrassed by the fact that you find delight in doing something or with someone. And so I encourage you, give yourself that gift and let that gift be a part of this week for you. And maybe make it a habit of making a part of every week for you. Maybe you'll even discover that as you practice delight, you'll discover things that delight you, people that delight you that didn't even do it before. But you have to practice. You have to practice finding and being delighted. So, can't leave without reminding you of something I hold near and dear to my heart, and which I believe to be true for you and for me, and that is, you are infinitely precious and unconditionally loved for the gift you already are. I hope you'll have a great week, day, moment, wherever you are, and just remember that truth. You're infinitely precious and unconditionally loved for the gift that you are. Until the next time,